Hey guys, I really wanted to do a video today, and I'm sorry if the lighting looks messed up, but I'm doing all I can to get it fixed. It's hard to make movies here at night because the lighting's not so great in my apartment, but I wanted to do a video about Neo-Wicca because it's kind of a controversial topic, and I kind of brushed over it in one of my other videos. Um, Neo-Wicca is a term that's been coined because of a lack of other suitable terms to explain what solitary Wicca and non-lineage based Wicca is. There has been obviously a growing number of eclectic solitary practitioners over the past few decades as information became available through books and other materials online and magazines, etc. It was never really meant, most people would say, to become what it has been, with so many people basing their spiritual practices on the outer court materials that were available to them and not choosing to try to find a coven or anything like that. But as Wicca is a religion all about change and transition and growth, it seems difficult to me to imagine that people are having a hard time accepting what it has become, especially when people who are eclectic or solitary admit the fact that they are not practicing what was traditionally meant to be Wicca. If they're not acknowledging that at all, I can kind of understand the disdain that they get from certain people in the community, but it just seems odd that people are refusing to admit that this spiritual path is changing. Neo-Wicca, it sounds dumb, it really does, because Wicca's only been around for, less than 100 years, and there's already a neo movement, a new movement, but until we come up with a new term, it's the best that we have because it is a new version of Wicca. Because as much as people don't want to admit it, mainly solitaries, Neo-Wicca is vastly different from Wicca. I know that, and I'm not even Wiccan, so you kind of have to realize that, and that calling yourself Wiccan will offend some people online. I tend to use Neo-Wicca and Wiccan interchangeably sometimes online when people understand that, I'm usually talking about my own path, which is Neo-Wicca, but until that point comes when I'm that comfortable with someone that I'm talking to, I will use Neo-Wicca. Some solitaries have still not accepted the term because they refuse to accept the fact that they're not Wiccan, or they think it's a dumb term or something like that, or they just don't really know the difference. But I'm not saying that you can't call yourself Wiccan, because a lot of solitaries still do. Like I said, I'm still guilty of doing that too. But you kind of have to realize that the path is different, and that your experiences are going to be very different than someone who's in a coven, someone who's traditional Wiccan, someone who's lineage-based and initiatory, etc. There are Neo-Wiccan covens. Can't think of any off the top of my head besides like the eclectic covens that I'm probably going to do a video about that I'd like to lead one of. I'm sure there are some like actual Neo-Wiccan traditions that have been made that are not lineage based, but I can't think of any. If anyone knows any, feel free to post them below. But I just kind of wanted to do a short little video about what Neo-Wicca is and see if it sparks any sort of discussion. I know some traditionalists are really still against solitaries unless you've been initiated into a coven, had to move away from it or something, and can't find a new coven, so you're practicing solitary. I don't know. It's a different path, slightly, branching off of the main road of Wicca, so I kind of find it difficult that people can't even accept that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop before I really start on my rant. So that's what Neo-Wicca is in a nutshell. If anyone has any other questions about the differences, feel free to send me a message or something, and I'll try to explain it as best I can. I was gonna make another video tonight, but I'm not sure if I'm going to because the lighting's like so messed up and it's really getting on my nerves. And I'm like holding a lamp so that it doesn't look as bad as it would. And my arm's getting tired. So we'll see if I make that one, if I can find a spot where the lighting's better, which I doubt I will. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.